Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. My name is Conrad, and we have another look at stocks today. Just maybe finishing up my latest video. I was quite in a hurry, but yeah, I had some final thoughts, and stocks moved today, and are now at an interesting position. So I think I'll just continue on this topic. Yeah, okay, so well, we had our this is too awry, but I'm gonna look at that in another video. Yeah, I just started off with Tesla, just loaded up. Okay, so here we are, actually now pulling back quite significantly. We have a huge volume spike here now for today. You can see compared to the past, this is an all-time high, and it's going absolutely parabolic. Currently, we didn't quite reach 1,000 for Tesla. You can see right here, we basically went to 970. So not quite a target reached, and I didn't think it would happen that fast. Also has a very concerning factor to me. We still are at the 9 on the weekly. This is though a Tuesday, so you still have 3 more days to go. I do think this candle will be of higher volume than its prior candle right here. I think the next 3 days will be of high volume trading, so this will be also then interesting and an all-time high for Tesla. Not too parabolic on the weekly on the volume, but yeah, you can see it on daily. We now are forming a doji. It very much depends how this candle closes. Maybe on the hourly, yeah, we now had a drop. Actually on a 9 and the hourly, this is very nice. I didn't see that. On 4 hour, not too important. Yeah, but the 1 hour gave you a very nice selling opportunity on Tesla. Actually at the all-time high too. So that is quite awesome. Currently dropping. I mean, yeah. If this doji, if this really forms as a doji, this could be concerning. On the daily, the count still holds true. This will not make it into a 9 by end of next week. It will be an 8, so almost. But this could have been a double 9. Monthly is still at a 6, so that's not concerning. Yeah, but Tesla going into parabolic territory, I think, I mean, at least I would stay away from it until it reaches back down to these lows, retests, and maybe then sees complete nuts bullishness into all-time highs. But I do think a retest of the support level would be very healthy and would be a great buying opportunity on Tesla going into the new Trump election, which I do think is very likely that Trump will be re-elected. So yeah, that's that. Still though looking, of course, quite bullish, but in intermediate term, very overextended. Also, the RSI is now at 93 on the weekly. So yeah, looking quite overextended and due for at least an intermediate, or at least a short to intermediate term correction. Yeah, Tesla. I just want to say, I mean Apple. Sorry. That on the daily, this trend line held true. this is getting a bit cluttered. I'm just gonna delete some of these arrows. They weren't true anyway. Okay, so yeah, you can see how Apple moves in its lines, in its ways, gaining steeper and steeper trend lines as further bullishness continues. And you can see it held on its trend line actually very nicely. So maybe this will be of importance in the future. Of course, this is a diagonal line, not horizontal. So the point of least resistance is not too certain, and is can be subject to subjectivity. And if you don't know what the line of least resistance is, go and look it up. I have a video on that on my channel. Okay, so yeah, Apple continues bullish moves. Is in a consolidation currently. TI indicator on daily doesn't say much. 3-day same. On a weekly, yeah, we are at a 6. This is a doji candle, but basically it didn't see follow through, so it hasn't been confirmed for now, at least. Yeah, so Apple still going strong. On Twitter, I covered this in a video back in the day. I mean, back in the day, but months ago. We are now in this short to medium-term uptrend. Seems quite healthy. I don't like these moves. I think these corrective upswings with no real maybe follow through volume, stuff like that. We also are now approaching the 100-day. I don't like them too much. I would love to have correction, maybe down to $31 dollars. If I'd look for an entry, I would love to see higher low on a weekly. I mean, yes, it did create higher lows in some shape or form, but I don't think it has established a trend where we could say, okay, it's going up from here. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, and the rest of the stock market helps Twitter to also gain strength. This could be very likely, of course. But yeah, it wouldn't be my favorite stock to trade compared to Amazon, which actually reached higher, and an all-time high for Amazon. Yeah, so we now have an all-time high for Amazon today. Just reached over. Market is closing now. So that is very bullish in my opinion. You can see post market we are now up again 1%, if this is correct. So yeah, very bullish on the weekly. We now have a green 2 trading above green 1, above the setup trend line. If yeah, this candle closed, so this setup trend line will be deleted shortly, and will be of very importance coming into the next weeks, and probably with a retest on the daily, weekly, and 3-day time frame. At least it would be very healthy. So yeah, Amazon looking very bullish. I mean, and I think it's the stock for people who missed out on prior bullishness in the stock market. Yeah, has been in a consolidation for quite some time, and is now also coming into this bullish territory. This I mean, not parabolic stock market, but I mean Tesla at least. is currently in this environment. So I think Amazon has a high potential to also go to also approach similar movements. And you can see how very nicely it held on its 100-day moving average. So all in all, looking quite bullish. Amazon, I mean, yes, you could say it's very overextended in general, but I think this correction was very healthy and also quite bullish. You can see how often we closed near the highs compared to the low. So yeah, that's that. I mean, yeah, as I said, Amazon would be the trade if I'd say I missed out on prior bullishness in the stock market, and I'm looking long. Yeah, okay. So moving on to Facebook. No, I talked about Facebook, or didn't I? Oh, that was Apple, right? Right, that was Apple. Yeah, I wanted to mention Facebook, just that we basically confirmed this trend line, and this indeed held support. So that is interesting. I'll look for importance of this trend line in the future. This could now be the coming close of this small gap with moving into consolidation to then most likely continue this bullish uptrend, especially since the stock market is also looking bullish. Yeah, okay, so how far are we into this video? 12 minutes. Okay, so not too long. Oh, okay, so yeah, S&P moving up very nicely for the day. So I mean, there isn't much talk in my opinion. This on the TI, we are at the green one on now, so maybe if tomorrow trades are above this green one, then we could look for a long trade on the S&P when looking at the TI indicator. This on the weekly is now also green one. So if next week tends to trade above it, then also a long trade would be activated on this time frame. So yeah, I mean, Nasdaq actually is at all-time highs. So Nasdaq is even more bullish than the S&P itself. So that's interesting. Dow Jones similar to S&P. Russell with a nice retest of past resistance. So that's interesting. I mean, I do think this has finished its correction, and we're now moving into bullish territory. Oh, if we are now coming into 9 tomorrow, this though could break this count to the downside with a green 1 and not a 9, so we have to look at that. I don't think this trend line will be retested on the Russell. I mean, the Russell in general is a little bit more bearish than the other stock market, but yeah, stock markets, or at least the US stock market, keeps the bulls alive in other stock markets. Yeah, and the DAX almost. I mean, I think it actually reached all-time highs, but yeah, it's consolidating around its top. So also very bullish for the German index. So yeah, basically very much bullishness. All in all, I mean, this is gold. Yeah, but not too important. Okay, so stock markets are looking very strong, and the leading stocks are doing as well, with Tesla maybe an exception with its doji here on the top, and 2 big gaps. Actually three gaps, which have to be closed, or most likely will be closed in either the near or intermediate term future. Okay, so I think I covered what I wanted to say on the big stocks, and yeah, I think that's it. I'll be looking to upload either crypto or cannabis companies, maybe even today. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'll wrap it up, and thank you for watching. Share, subscribe, like, follow me on any other social media platform like TradingView, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. All links are down below in the description. So yeah, see you guys and girls, you people, back next time. Bye.